Actually, if you're hiking, you can remove your mask.
But don't fully take out. Cut sibei热.
Singapore once had two sets of railways in the past. One was towards the northbound and the other towards the westbound. The northbound towards Tanjong Pagar and the westbound towards Jurong. The Jurong railway line is a 14-kilometer railway that opened in 1965 and ran from Bukit Timah railway station to Jurong Industrial Estate. The KTM tracks of the abandoned Jurong railway line can be found off the beaten tracks near Clementi Road.
Judging by looking at the woods from far, wow, you can tell it's really stinks here.
Some people like to put their names here for memory and whatever. Okay, since we're hiking, we can take our mask off for once in a while. But by right, if there are police around,
actually, they cannot stop us from here because this is part of heritage trail.
Actually, if you're hiking, you can remove your mask.
But don't fully take out.
Yeah, don't fully take out.
Despite the area, right? Take a look at the area. We are just directly opposite Maju Camp. So this bus stop here, if you take bus 151 or 74 from King Albert Park, actually you can just reach here in just 5 stops. In 1960s, where the trains are here to bring in cargoes, what they actually reach is at a port near Jurong area, near the Tuas. Here you see, very scary. Trust me.
Here confirm got rubber one.
Very scary.
Confirm got rubber.
And despite looking at the tunnel, it looks very clean, very detailed enough. Not really saying detailed enough, but it do shows that the train used to pass by here. Because of the undevelopment of Jurong, they are not able to do much. So lesser trains will pass by, lead up to this place being not able to be used because of there are more people going to Tanjong Pagar once it's finished development. So no choice, we have to make sure this place stays, and there's no way in hell we're going to concrete this tunnel because of the law, and they want to make this a heritage. The place here very spooky. If you look at the steps, we almost fall while on our way down here. I think what they can do is they should make the slope even more less too steep. This is really very steep for us. For myself, is based on what I'm seeing here, all the obstacles, chances of you getting injured wearing shorts like me confirm very fast. Over here in after 40-50 years, actually it still looks very nice. So this place looks really calm for those people who likes to do hiking, and usually you can just like sit here, take some photos, and yeah. Okay, cut. Wow, sibei热ah. We do have one more place to go lah. To complete this episode, I feel this episode sibei tuan lah. We still have one Sunset Way to go where the bridge is located at Sunset Way near to Ulu Pandan Seaport. So maybe let's make our way here before we really see real wild running here. We have to quickly jump.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Hearing some noises also. are here in Sunset Way. Underneath here there is one, is where the lead of where the tracks are from end to, from the way that we're just now how we enter. If we are daring enough, we walk in from the forest, we can actually lead to this track. It's still here, it's just covered with strong sand and dirt. And there's one bridge there that highly will fall because of what happened. If you look at the track, it will disappear straight away. Which means that over here used to have a big flood down due to a very big heavy rain, and there's flooding cases long time ago, so it was left here abandoned. You see, like if I'm doing like sweating, you see those sweat dropping on my skin. But okay, interesting. We do have the bridge, we are trying to get access to it, but if we're able to, we will go. But the tracks are all here. How you get up there? You all take a look at all the tracks, right? It's super rusted with holes. Especially all these parts. You see, I believe this rail has been here to show that they remove it. Judging by how tired it looks like 2 floors up. Super scary. So based on how I walk in from here, I realized that they have removed some of the stones and some of the woods. I think because it's eaten by bedbugs. Because bedbugs are meant to eat the woods. Because I can tell that certain areas here are very rusted. Looking at this, I think it's the screw. And there's no indicator to see how long, like whether are they, when is it fixed and when is it started. But let's continue exploring and see what we can get.
Sungei Ulu Pandan is one of Singapore's 32 rivers and contribute to our water supply. Let's take a walk around Clementi Ring.
So the real evidence is found. The industrial estate has expanded in 1960s, establishing better transport, also known as more cargo, more containers to be held there. Then, because KTM used to only reach Tanjong Pagar, so they extended this area, as you see, to a 14 kilometers long distance to put in like more cargoes, all this for convenience sake. So once the container has moved to Keppel, this area has been dumped out, and Jurong railway station has closed in 1993. So end of the day, it has become a history where lesser cargoes have been moved there also. Completed in the early 1966, taking about 30 years down before closing it and move on all back to Tanjong Pagar. Episode 2, the abandoned railway is very boring, honestly. Really, you see the designs, you will nail. But we do not have a chance to get into the bridge because it's locked down, so no choice. But I end the video here, at least we see the bridge. We do a lot of EST, you hear from the music, you will know. And yeah, I end the video here, and I will see you in episode 3. Let's go to Tiong Bahru.
damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but figured